say we're more up and down than a yo-yo at the moment. We keep winning and then losing, and it's just going to be a mid-table season, I think. But we've got 2 home games today, which could potentially lift us up into the European qualification spots, which would be absolutely incredible. But knowing us, we're going to win one and lose one today. Hey guys, welcome back to Small Football Manager 2018 and part 4 of Hammers Unite. And in today's episode, 2 home matches, one against Wolves and one against Watford. So, these should be winnable games for us. Since you were last with us though, things have been up and down. You know, we won the game against Fulham 2-0. We then went on to beat Crystal Palace 1-0. Nikolai Jorgensen getting the goal there. We then went out of the Carabao Cup 2-1 to Chelsea, which, we were expecting anyway. But then we went to St James's Park and lost 3-0. A really timid performance from us. Delight at 5.7. That sort of thing just isn't good enough at this football club. But we'll have a little check-in of squad performances so far. The top goal scorer, this is probably our problem, is Yarmolenko and Nikolai Jorgensen, only on 3 goals from 5 starts each. Top assists is Mikhail Antonio on 3, 2 each for Arnautovic and Wilshere. And top average rating, there's only 4 people in the 7s. Diop, who's only played 2 games, Mario, Arnautovic and Antonio. So, this is the team that we're going to go for today. I thought we were without a right back. How weird. How strange. We were without a right back before. I don't know what's happened there. Winston Reid's actually played quite well. We'll take Delight out of it. Yes, I'm just checking the other injuries to make sure I haven't made any more boo-boos. But this is the team that we will be playing today. Fabianski will start in goal with Zabaleta, Balbuena, Reid and Cresswell in defence. We've then got Wilshere and Toure in the middle with Antonio, Mario and Yarmolenko starting behind Nikolai Jorgensen up front. So we're finding a bit more love out of this 4-2-3-1 formation. Hopefully it'll continue to be alright today. And we can really show some attacking spirit. Watford are a team that are struggling in the Premier League at the moment, so hopefully we'll be able to overcome them. And 2 victories today takes us up to pretty much 5th place, which would be amazing if you think about it. We'd certainly take that. 2 defeats today, and we could be well in the relegation scrap. So 6 pointers today, it has to be said. Jorgensen on the end of the cross. Here's Yaya Toure to Wilshere now. Yarmolenko on the ball. Yarmolenko shoots and he scores, and he gets his 4th goal of the season. And 37 seconds into the match, we move up to 8th position as it stands. Jorgensen missed out on the header, but look how far we're pushing them back. Wilshere got forward. Yarmolenko was there, and what a finish that is. And it's 1-0 to the Irons. Come on. Here's Cabasel, gets it forward to Capu now. Capu on the ball. Kiko on this right-hand side. Gets it wide to Richarlison, who, on my update, hasn't gone to Everton yet. So that sort of ages my database a bit. But Richarlison was there and hits the post. Hopefully, he won't do anything today, and you guys won't notice. But, no, as I said, this database that I've got is from back end of July, because at the moment I'm in Florida, so I'm missing the start of the Premier League season. Here's Antonio. Oh, it's a good save by Foster, but yeah, I thought we'd get this out for when the Premier League season starts, and that's why it's a couple of weeks out of date. It's even out of date for when I'm recording this. Richarlison is at Everton. £50 million. What do you think of that sign? It's absolutely crazy, the sort of money that quite not average players, but who in the past would have maybe been 12 to 15 million are now worth 50 million. The likes of Mahrez as well probably would have been a 30 million sign, and now a 60 million. Absolutely crazy. Here's Antonio on the ball into the middle. Yarmolenko gets his 2nd. It's 2-0. And we're looking comfortable. We're performing quite well so far today. A nice pass completion rate. And, this is quite a settled side for me. I quite like this starting 11. These four starting in behind. The only change I would make is Arnautovic perhaps coming in, but he's just come back from injury, so he should be back after the international break, back into the side. But half-time coming up, and it is 2-0. We're looking very, very good. 8th place as it stands, and if we went on and did go and win the next match as well, then we really would be back in the game for European qualification, and that's fantastic. And that's got to be the target. We've got to be winning our home games this year, and if we can win 60-70% of them, then we're going to be in the top half of the league, which I think would be a cracking first season for us. 60 minutes gone. I think it is time for a change. João Mario hasn't had the best of games. We might put Wilshere in and bring on Obiang, who hasn't had much of a chance this season. We'll swap him round with good old Yaya, and we'll have Wilshere. Now, Wilshere can do that. I think Wilshere's quite a creative player. I think that's maybe what we missed out on in the World Cup, but then again, we did very well, England, in the World Cup, so we can't criticise Southgate too much. But I think Wilshere would have gave us something different in midfield. Instead of bringing Dyer on for Henderson every game, we could have maybe brought Wilshere on one game and he could have changed the match. But here's Jorgensen into the middle. Yarmolenko there, almost got his hat-trick. That was our first clear-cut chance of the match. Here's a corner now. Antonio on the ball to Yarmolenko, and it's Toure. Oh. Unbelievable. Here's Wilshere. Wilshere to Obiang. Obiang on the ball. Come on. Thread it forward. He doesn't. Here's Deulofeu now. Deulofeu gets it forward towards Reed, who's got it now. Reed gets it forward to Yarmolenko. Oh, switches the play to Antonio. That was lovely play. Antonio pushing forward now. This is going to be 3-0. Surely. Antonio again into the middle. Yarmolenko's there and he scores his hat-trick this time. 3-0 on the day. Absolutely fantastic. 2 clear-cut chances, 4 half chances, 21 shots. This is a fantastic attacking performance, and right in front of the Watford crowd, just to rub it in. And look at them, they're very disappointed with that, but the Hammers fans are very, very happy indeed. We're doing very well, it has to be said, in this match. That's into the middle. Pereira gets a goal, and that sort of puts a dampener on it. That's fairly frustrating that we couldn't keep a clean sheet, but we'll go to counter-attacking now. And hopefully just see out the match nice and easily. A couple of changes probably, again. A Toure can come off. Mark Noble can come on, who's been moaning about first-team football, but he's just not as good as the strike as we do, not the strike, as the midfield as we do have at the club. He's a team leader, which is why I don't want him to be unhappy, but equally I've got to play the best 11 players on the day, and he's not one of them at the moment. But he could get a run in the side with a few injuries and prove us wrong, but no, I think overall this has been a very, very promising performance, and I think we can be really, really proud of it. Here's Cresswell and Noble. Now Yarmolenko, and that is it. 3-1 is the victory there. We're up to 8th place as it stands. Everything's good, but the up and down nature of our season surely means that we're going to have a defeat against Wolves. 3 changes for the match against Wolves then today. Adrian comes in goal, Sam Byram at right back, and Manuel Lanzini in the middle of the park. That's simply because Zabaleta are not having the best of seasons so far, so I want to give Sam Byram a bit of a run in the team. Also, Fabianski and Wilshere picked up injuries on international duty, so that's the reasoning behind the other 2 changes. Lanzini himself has just come back from an injury, so we'll keep an eye on that as the match goes on. He probably won't play the full match, but without further ado, let's get into this game against Wolves. Now, they're having an alright season, certainly better than Watford were. They're playing a very strange formation, 3 at the back. I guess it's not that strange. Funnily enough, it's exactly the same formation we started out with at the start of the season, and now I'm saying it's weird. But if we win this game, we go 7 points clear of 11th place, which I think is a good thing to have, a good cushion to have. Here's Antonio on the ball. He pushes forward over the bar. Unlucky there. But a positive start, at least. Adrian's injured, and we don't have another goalkeeper. Oh dear. Potential hand injury. I mean, I guess that's important. I don't know what the suggestion would be. It's a pity you can't do quick subs, because I don't know who's best suited for this. Let's put Mark Noble in goal. You've been wanting first team football, but I mean that's 70 minutes of the match to play without a goalkeeper. It's a long time. It certainly is. I mean, luckily we seem to be keeping possession, but I mean, surely they'll just be shooting from any distance, and here they go. They're pushing forward. Here's Reed, now Toure. Lanzini to Mario. That's forward to Jorgensen now. Jorgensen pushing forward. Good ball to Lanzini. Kind of gets it wide to Antonio. Byram on the overlap. Byram down at the touchline into the middle. Yarmolenko was there. Arnautovic can come into the squad today. He's back to full fitness, but I thought Yarmolenko's hat-trick in the last game is basically deserving of another chance today. But half-time, 0-0, thank goodness. Mark Noble having a very good game in goal. He hasn't touched the ball yet, but let's hopefully keep it that way. Here's Byram now to Antonio. He's pushing forward. That goes out for a throw-in. Is it going to be end of highlight? It is. But I'm quite nervous, to say the least, because as soon as they have a shot, it's going to go in, and here is the shot. Oh, for goodness sake. And this is why you should have a keeper on the bench, folks. Arnautovic is going to come on. Mark Noble. I mean, this is going to be hilarious. Graham with a shot, and he at least dove for it, but it shouldn't stop us creating our own chances, though, to be fair. So let's pump the ball into the box, and we have to go for this now. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. Rookie mistake. Here's Mavraj. Now to Graham. Graham on the ball. Doherty. Bath. Graham. Oh no, should have been 2-0. They've just got to shoot on target and it should go in. Oh, Balbuena injured now. For goodness sake. We don't have any bloomin' substitutes left. Stupid game. Mark Noble's apparently on a 7.0. I don't know how. He's made no saves. Arnautovic to Reed. Cresswell. Toure. Arnautovic. Lanzini. Mario. Now all the way forward to Antonio. Antonio into the middle. Chicharito was there. Antonio. Arnautovic. How did he miss that? Mario. Into the middle. It's away. Here's Antonio. Come on. Mario. Arnautovic. Oh, that's terrible. And now they're on the counter-attack. Silva. It's going to be 2-0. Oh, I'm going to make Mark Noble a sweeper keeper on attack. I feel like that's better than nothing. Oh, goodness me. 2-0 down at home. This is embarrassing. Oh, I said Lanzini wouldn't play the whole match. It's 3-0. I told you we were opening down, didn't I? Although I don't think it's entirely our fault today. It's just one of those things. I mean, Fabianski was injured anyway, but... Goodness me. Doherty. Oh, he's made a save. Goodness me. He's made a save. He's not going to this time, though, is he? How on earth has that stayed out? Mark Noble seems hesitant. Here's Antonio, now Mario. Lanzini. Gets it wide, Arnautovic. That's terrible. We just want this game to be over now. Absolutely god-awful. Boy, oh boy. Well, that's full time, and we've lost 3-0 to Wolves. I don't think that's part of the script, is it? But Mark Noble, he actually made a save towards the end there. He wanted first team football. He got it in the shape of being our goalkeeper. And there's your lesson of the day. Never start without a substitute goalkeeper. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you do leave a like down below. It really does help me out. It means a lot to me as well. Subscribe if you would like to see more Football Manager content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.